It's almost here. Everything is about to change tonight. Do not let your guard down. The Mars retrograde's intense energy is just around the corner, and it will be nothing like what you've been told. This isn't the retrograde you think you know. This is chaos wrapped in mystery, and it starts in just a few hours. Something is shifting, something powerful, and if you're not prepared, it could catch you completely off guard. This energy is wild, untamed, and nothing about it is predictable. This is a cosmic wake-up call, a moment so rare it feels like the universe itself is rewriting its own rules. This isn't just another day. Tonight, everything begins to change, and you need to be ready for it. This retrograde is happening in Cancer, a sign known for its deep emotions and protective instincts. But don't let the nurturing vibe fool you. This is no ordinary transit. Mars retrograde in Cancer brings out hidden tensions, not just in your personal life, but across the larger systems we rely on. This isn't just about slowing down or revisiting the past. It's about deep revelations, old wounds, forgotten dreams, suppressed anger. They're all rising to the surface. And it's not comfortable, but it's necessary. We're stepping into bizarre energy, a year where 2025 is already off to an unpredictable start. Mars is leading the charge, forcing us to reevaluate our motives and intentions. The question isn't what's going wrong, it's what's finally being revealed. If you think you know what's coming, think again. This Mars retrograde doesn't follow the rules, it rewrites them. Under this influence, life becomes unpredictable. Plans that seem solid could crumble, while opportunities you never anticipated might appear out of nowhere. It's the kind of energy that feels chaotic, but is actually working in your favor, if you're willing to adapt. Here's what to watch for. Sudden changes in relationships, like an old friend reappearing, or a conflict that forces you to set boundaries. Unexpected opportunities, like a job offer, creative inspiration, or a chance meeting that shifts your perspective entirely. And yes, even disruptions, travel hiccups or plans derailed in the strangest ways. But here's the thing, these disruptions aren't accidents, they're redirections. Mars retrograde isn't here to ruin your life. It's here to realign it, often in ways you won't understand until later. So if you feel like life is throwing curveballs, don't panic. Take a step back, breathe, and ask yourself, what is this trying to show me? Sometimes the universe has to shake things up to clear the path ahead, and tonight the unexpected will feel even more potent. Be prepared, but also stay open. The shifts happening now might not make sense immediately, but they're leading you exactly where you're meant to go. Transformation rarely feels convenient, but it always serves a purpose. Something about tonight feels different. Can you feel it? It's almost like the air is charged, the veil between worlds thinner than usual. Mars retrograde, especially on its opening night, doesn't just shift what's visible, it awakens the unseen. For those who are paying attention, this energy can unlock something profound. Heightened intuition, eerie synchronicities, even a sense that you're not alone. Have you ever had that feeling of being watched when no one's there? Or noticed strange coincidences, like thinking of someone just before they call? Tonight, those subtle whispers from the universe will feel louder. Some of you might already be experiencing this. Vivid dreams, a chill down your spine, or a sense of clarity you can't explain. What if these aren't just coincidences? What if they're signs, messages guiding you to see what's been hidden in plain sight? Energy like this is not random. It's intentional, purposeful, and it's asking us to wake up. Tonight, take a moment to tune in. Meditate, journal, or just sit in silence. The forces at play might be subtle, but their impact could be life-changing. Truths are waiting to reveal themselves, and if you're open, you'll see them. The question isn't whether the energy is real, it's whether you're ready to pay attention. Chaos doesn't just happen to us, it happens for us. This Mars retrograde is not a storm you're meant to weather passively. It's an invitation, a cosmic challenge to step into your power in ways you might not have realized were possible. Think about it. In the face of unpredictability, who do you become? Are you someone who clings to old patterns out of fear? Or do you rise above, adapting and thriving in the face of the unknown? This retrograde doesn't demand perfection. It demands participation. Use this moment to pause and assess. The energy right now is shining a spotlight on the cracks, not to break you, but to help you rebuild stronger. Your role in this chaos isn't to control it. That's impossible. Your role is to dance with it, to embrace the shifts and use them to your advantage. When the universe presents you with upheaval, it's not punishment, it's a prompt to evolve. The most powerful thing you can do in uncertain times is to trust your ability to adapt. Today isn't just another day on the calendar. It's the preparation for what's about to come. Tomorrow, January 6th, is a cosmic crossroads where energy begins to shift in ways you can't ignore. It's the kind of moment where the universe presses pause on your routine and whispers, "Pay attention. This isn't your typical Mars retrograde." It's as if the cosmos is recalibrating something deep within us, individually and collectively. Many of you will feel it, a subtle but undeniable sense that something's different. Some might wake up with an unexplained heaviness or clarity about a decision they've been avoiding. Others might notice strange events unfolding, like the world tilting slightly off balance. Energy like this doesn't pass unnoticed. It demands to be felt, acknowledged, and understood. Think of tomorrow as a turning point. If you've been standing at a crossroads in your life, this is the moment the fog begins to lift, even if only slightly. But here's the twist. The answers you get might not be what you expected. The energy of January 6th is like a giant cosmic mirror reflecting truths you've avoided. Pay attention to what arises, whether it's a memory, an emotion, or even an external event. These aren't just random occurrences. They're clues pointing you toward the changes you need to embrace. Moments like this ask one thing: will you resist the shift or will you ride the wave? Right now, the universe isn't whispering, it's shouting. This Mars retrograde isn't just another astrological event, it's a cosmic summons meant specifically for you. But messages from the universe rarely arrive neatly packaged. They're not always clear or comfortable. They come in the form of unexpected moments, a heated conversation that uncovers a hidden truth, a dream that lingers far too long in your mind, or a feeling you can't quite name, like the weight of something unresolved pressing on your chest. You are not here by accident, and neither is this energy. The universe is calling, but are you ready to hear it? This retrograde is about more than delays or challenges. It's personal, and it's here to wake you up. The energy is pulling back a curtain, asking you to look at the things you've been avoiding. Maybe it's the unspoken tension in a relationship, the quiet dissatisfaction in your daily routine, or the dreams you've tucked away, thinking they were too unrealistic. Mars retrograde doesn't care about what you've been ignoring. It's bringing it all to the surface. It's not a punishment. It's a call to realign. You might feel restless, like something big is stirring, but you can't quite put your finger on it. That's the energy demanding your attention. It's urging you to sit with yourself, to listen, and to feel. The clarity you're looking for isn't out there somewhere. It's been within you all along, buried beneath the noise of daily life. You don't need to search for answers outside of yourself. The truth has been waiting for you to turn inward all along. This is a moment to pause and reflect, even if it feels uncomfortable. The energy is raw, and it might bring up emotions you didn't expect. Sadness, anger, even exhilaration. Tonight, more than ever, you're being asked to trust those signs, the synchronicities, the gut feelings, the so-called coincidences. They're not accidents. They're breadcrumbs leading you toward the next phase of your journey. This retrograde is here to push you into alignment, to reconnect you with the path you're meant to walk. The energy right now is like a compass recalibrating, pointing you toward your true north. Trust it, even if the way forward feels unclear. Transformation rarely comes easily, but it's always worth it. This energy might challenge you, but it's not here to harm you. It's here to shape you into the version of yourself you're meant to be. You've been waiting for clarity, for change, for that next step. This is your moment to embrace it. The energy of this Mars retrograde is like standing at the shore during a storm, waves crashing harder and faster than you expect, pulling you under if you're not anchored. For many, this will feel like an emotional roller coaster you didn't even buy a ticket for. Suppressed feelings, the ones you've been pushing down for months, maybe even years, are going to rise like a tidal wave. That lingering frustration, that unspoken hurt, it's all bubbling to the surface now. Think about it. Have you felt unusually irritable, emotional, or even nostalgic lately? You're not alone. This is the cosmic purge, a moment where the universe is screaming, feel it all, face it all. And here's the challenge. It's not about reacting, it's about observing. When anger erupts or tears suddenly fall without warning, ask yourself, what is this trying to show me? What is finally ready to be released? As Mars retrogrades through Cancer, it touches the deepest parts of your emotional landscape, the hidden currents you avoid but can't escape. The message is simple. What you suppress controls you, but what you confront can set you free. This isn't punishment, it's transformation. Yes, it feels messy, raw, and overwhelming, but that's the point. True clarity comes after the storm. Let's not sugarcoat it. 2025 is already shaping up to be one of the most energetically bizarre years we've ever seen. And this Mars retrograde, it's the opening act. The energy you're feeling right now, the unpredictability, the intensity, the strange synchronicities, it's just the beginning. This retrograde is setting the stage for a year of transformation on a scale we've rarely experienced. We're not stepping into a new chapter, we're stepping into a whole new book. Expect this year to challenge your perception, your routines, and even your beliefs about what's possible. Mars retrograde is giving us a taste of the upheaval, but it's also giving us the tools to navigate it. This is not just an astrological phase, it's a cosmic shift, a turning point in how we collectively experience energy. The rules of engagement are changing, personally, socially, spiritually. This is a time when what you once believed to be solid and stable might feel shaky, not because it's breaking, but because it's evolving. Change isn't comfortable, but it's necessary. The universe only shakes the foundation when it's time to build something stronger. Look around you. Have you noticed how people are already behaving differently? It's subtle, but the signs are there. A heightened sensitivity, an almost electric charge in the air, and a collective sense that something big is happening. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.